Good morning everyone and welcome to another RF Crypto video. On today's markets, we see the global crypto market cap edging closer to the $1.3 trillion mark, which is an increase of 4.95% compared to yesterday. But looking at about a week, prices haven't really moved much. We see Bitcoin moved about 2.33% since Monday last week. However, the 24-hour increase is vastly greater than that at 6%. So we see that over the weekend, the price of cryptocurrencies have increased significantly, and this has caused the 7-day moving average to be positive, or else it would have been negative. Looking at Ethereum, it's now increased by 6%. However, it is still in the negative territory compared to about a week ago, which indicates that there's a lot of room for recovery in Ethereum due to the fact that the rest of the market has been going up, and it will play catch up in the next few days or even in the next 24 hours in order to be aligned with the market. Solana dropped incredibly, and in the last 24 hours it went up by 11%, but it still didn't make up the losses, and over the last 7 days as a rolling average it is down by about 8%. The rest of the market is in the green. We see a couple of red here and there, but that's because of company specific or token specific factors. But at the moment the markets are on fire and they're increasing following the weekend, and also there is evidence of increased market activity, especially in Ethereum, due to the fact that the gas fees have increased. A couple of days ago it was about 15 Gwei, and now it's about 22, which is positive in a sense because it indicates that there is more transactions going on in the Ethereum network, and that has translated to a 6% increase in the past 24 hours. Looking at the price of Bitcoin, we see that over the last few days the prices increased and decreased, flirting with this $32,000 level. It then decreased back and fell below the $30,000 level, went above that resistance level, and it looked like it was making its way back to 32,000. However, it was stopped right on its tracks by the bears, and it made its way below the $30,000 support level. And it traded at this rate for about 3 to 4 days, and then we saw a massive increase today at around midnight from 29,800 up to 31,400, breaking this $30,000 support level. It is now heading towards the $32,000 resistance level because we see 3 green candles in a row, and if this is indicative of something, it might reflect what happened around here. It might go a little bit above it, then the bears might push back and the market might cool down once again. However, if it can break above the $32,000 level, it might very well make itself shoot up to 35,000. But it's something that we'll have to wait and see. The markets haven't been hot in the last few weeks. There hasn't been enough free money in the market to push the price above certain resistance levels, and we see a stagnated sort of trading where the prices are trading at an average of $30,000. However, if the geopolitical risks decrease, if there's some good news in the crypto industry, and if there's just generally good news in terms of the socioeconomic aspects of the world, then we might very well see Bitcoin increasing very, very rapidly, because what is depressing the price of Bitcoin are all these external factors. So on some news, social media has been blamed for $1 billion in crypto scam losses in 2021. The United States Federal Trade Commission, the FTC, has labeled social media and crypto a combustible combination for fraud, with nearly half of all crypto-related scams originating from social media platforms in 2021, and as much as $1 billion in crypto has been lost to scammers throughout the year, which was more than 5-fold increase from 2020 and nearly 6 times up from 2018. And most of these losses are attributed to social media. And it's a fact that wherever there is money, there will be scammers. And because of the freedom of speech and the freedom to post whatever you want in social media, coupled with the lack of information and lack of education and gullibility of people, it is a perfect fire and fuel combination for people to lose money. And scams have been taking place forever. They've been taking place since humanity started. And because there's so much money in crypto, obviously the scammers are going to try and take advantage of people by duping these people out of their cryptocurrencies. And it's natural. We always receive junk mail. That was a scam. Now social media is proliferated. It's much easier to scam people because they just create fake accounts, create fake links, and they design the web pages so beautifully that it looks legit. And a lot of the people fall for it, unfortunately. So the FTC found that Instagram, Facebook, and WhatsApp, and as well as Telegram, of course, were the top platforms used in crypto scams. And it's very interesting to see that Telegram is up there because it does make sense. I am in a couple of Telegram groups, crypto related, and sometimes I will just get a random message from a group that looks exactly like the group I'm in, with the same profile picture and everything and description, and I almost get fooled that it's legitimate. And this is the very danger of being able to create a group and randomly add people into those groups, as well as if you're part of a crypto group and the founder is in that group, and the founder usually chats with the people in the community. The scammers can use a tactic where they'll private message you using the name of the founder, same profile picture, same speech patterns, and a lot of people fall for that scam. They end up sending him crypto and then they just disappear with the crypto. And this is why it's very important to change your privacy settings on all your social media to only your friends or only your contacts can add you to groups, as well as only they can message you first. This will go a long way to prevent scams, especially on Telegram. And based on fraud reports to FTC's Consumer Sentinel network, the most common type of crypto scam was investment-related fraud, which accounted for more than half of the total $1 billion figure. So the scams often falsely promise potential investors that they can earn huge returns by investing in their cryptocurrency schemes, but people report losing all their money that they invest. So these people come up to you and say, invest X amount, you will make 10 times that in 1 year or 2 years or whatever. And then what happens? You take your hard-earned money, invest in these projects, they pull the rug, they take all the money out of the liquidity pool, they run away, and they leave you with nothing. And your coins that you have in your wallet are worthless. There is a saying which says that if the returns seem to be too good to be true, then they are too good to be true. If they promised you returns and if they say we can guarantee you returns, then run away, because no one can guarantee returns. The market is volatile. So that's one way that these scammers run away with your money. Other methods include impersonating a celebrity who can multiply any cryptocurrency that a consumer sends them or promises free cash or cryptocurrency. Also, there is investment in fake art, gems, and rare coins. So these scammers can get very creative, and that's why it's very important to be careful what links you open on your email, who messages you, who you message, and where you put your money. Because in a relatively unregulated industry, it is easy for scammers to take advantage. So we, as the consumers, we have to take precautions and be very careful. One very, very creative method, which I found to be incredible, is that scammers have impersonated Border Patrol agents, reportedly telling people their fiat accounts are frozen as part of a drug trafficking investigation. These scammers tell people that the only way to protect their money is to put it in crypto. They're directed to take out cash and feed it into a crypto ATM and are tricked into sending it to the scammer's wallet addresses instead. And this is incredible. I mean, they impersonate Border Patrol agents and they get away with it. And this is exactly why regulations are incredibly important and education is incredibly important. And there are three major ways that you can avoid these type of scams. Number one is that only scammers demand payments in crypto. No legitimate business is going to demand you send cryptocurrency in advance. Not to buy something and not to protect your money. That's always a scam. Number two, only scammers will guarantee profits or big returns. Don't trust people who promise you quickly and easily make money in the crypto markets. Third, never mix online dating and investment advice. If you meet someone on a dating site or app and they want to show you how to invest in crypto or ask you to send them crypto, it's a scam. So please take care. Avoid anything that may make you a target for a scam and you shall be fine. Regulations are coming and more people are getting educated in crypto. So I think that scams as a total percentage of all transactions is going to decrease. Australian mayor downplays crypto volatility and recommends it for rates payment. So Tom Tate, the mayor of Gold Coast, Australia, has suggested that cryptocurrency could be used by residents to pay local taxes in future years. He just said that it sends a signal that we're innovative and bring in the younger generation. He's not saying that they're going to do it, but it is a way to look at the next level and to evolve. Critics didn't take this well, and they argued that price volatility of cryptos amidst a market crash could dampen enthusiasm to take cryptos payments. The last thing they'd want to do is accept $2,000 worth of rates, hold it in Bitcoin, and for Bitcoin price to halve. I mean, they don't need to hold it in Bitcoin. They can just convert it to fiat or convert it to a stable coin that is backed properly. So this argument doesn't really make sense. If we're going to look forward, I think that accepting crypto is the way, because it's already being done across the world. In April, the Prime Minister of Bahama, Philip Davis, announced plans to allow residents to pay taxes through the use of country's CBDC, the sand dollar. Also, in the same month, it was revealed that residents in 3 major Chinese cities have begun paying tax, stamp duty, and social security premiums using the country's CBDC, the digital yuan. There are also other countries or regions that have announced that it is considering or would actually be adopting crypto for tax payments, and this includes the Swiss city of Lugano, Buenos Aires in Argentina, Colorado in the US, Rio de Janeiro in Brazil, and the Central African Republic. We see more and more of this happening, and I won't be surprised that if in 10 or 15 years, most countries in the world accept cryptocurrency, even if it's their own CBDC, as payment for taxes, rates, and various other payments. Bermuda confirms crypto hub ambitions despite market downturn. So they have been actively expanding its crypto sector since 2017. And the government remains unfazed by the recent crash caused by the collapse of Terra, because they basically said that the market has weathered many storms since 2017. This is yet another storm, and the sun is shining behind it. They say that the experience of the economy and local regulators in dealing with foreign business will be a key factor that will help Bermuda become a crypto hub. They also state that they are aware of the recent devaluation in the price of crypto, but they remain confident that it does not threaten the island's ability to become a crypto hub. And this obviously is true, because if the crypto goes up and down, it doesn't stop a country from making sure that they have good regulation and a conducive business environment for their crypto industry to thrive. So it is independent. It doesn't matter if the crypto goes up and down. They can independently develop their sector in order to attract the companies, in order to attract more customers, and to make the country a crypto hub. They've already granted a total of 14 licenses to operate out of Bermuda, with 4 of those being approved in 2022. However, they say that they don't want to just accept anyone. They're not going to give licenses to anyone. They want quality over quantity, and it makes sense because a lot of those companies which they accepted include multi-asset class trading firm Class T, crypto exchange Bittrex Global, Circle, which issues USDC, and Internet Financial Limited. Also, BlockFi has been issued a license in January this year. So it just shows that Bermuda is very much invested in transforming itself into a crypto hub with focus on quality over quantity. And they're doing the right thing. If they focus on quality, then the quantity will follow. And that's it for today's video. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, hit the subscribe button, and share this video with your family and friends. Invest wisely, and cheers.